Nick Kupke here on this first full Friday of high school football, and I know of no better way to lurch right back into the fray than to jump right into the football games. Yeah, when those leaves fall, it is time to ball, and we'll kick off FNL at the top 5 clash. Central Catholic West Linn, two clubs we'd love to see later in the season. Chris Miller's final year at West Linn. Of course, the Duck legend. West Linn, boy, they can certainly air it out. Tied at 21 in the third quarter. Ethan Coleman, the trigger man, to Clay Masters. Yet another dude just makes plays. 4 yards of the 6. Gavin Haynes, Cash Daddy, and 27-21, though, after a point after block to close the third. Fourth quarter, Kate Knighton, back under center for the Rams, finds that star, Silas Star, 8 yards for 6. Central Catholic up 28-27. Then to stretch it out, Knighton is a star in his own making. Silas go and get it. 21 yards in a huge second half for Central Catholic. 35-27. That's the final for the Rams. These two could very well meet again in the 6A playoffs. We'd be on board with another game like that.
I mean, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to start the season off right. We're trying to set a tone for the season. It hasn't gone the way that we wanted to do the last 3 years. We're just trying to set the tone, get this train rolling, get some W's.
Three Rivers League is like the SEC, but it means the same as the rest. Lakeridge, late in the summer coaching change for Sherman's team, now 12th, had 27 returners. Kainoa Sayre, see you later. The new human highlight reel. The kids with Tualatin. And if you're scoring at home, that's a 75-yard run, +2, 8-0 Wolves. Later, the defense for THS. Blake Jackson, knock on wood if you're with me. Jax with the pick. Playing both sides of the ball down to the 8-yard line, led to another score from the 1 by Sayre. And then here, Sayre had 3 scores in that second quarter. Luke Marion going to block the punt, putting Tualatin right in some fancy spot for a little trickeration here. Cole Pursuia takes the feed, ain't gonna run it though. That cannon down to Cade McCarty. Little trickery, 26-yard touchdown. All T-Wolves on the TRL and FNL for THS, 53-7. Let's go to Doc Harris Stadium, where Camas, just the football factory. The Papermakers on the revenge tour after losing the 4A GSHL title belt. Makers with a monster of an opener with Lincoln out of Seattle. Opening quarter, Abe's on the 17, facing fourth down. You don't throw on Jack. Bartolato Birdsell breaks it up in the end zone. Camas takes over. Second quarter, Makers down 6-0. Jake Blair, your quarterback. Right on the target to moving man, Jackson Clemmer. Seems like he's played there about the last 7 years. 62-yard pitch and catch for the advantage of Camas. Then more from that same combo. Blair, Clemmer. Pretty clever, baby. Great catch of the night nominee. 10-yard line, pick up your jaws there. Final ticks before the break. Why not once more? Jackson to Clemmer, right at the pylon in front of Paul Strunk. Stretch for it. Camas up 14-6. They add some more and win it 24-14. The Makers now travel to Renton to face Hazen High next Friday. The defending WIAA 4A champs hail from Union. The Titans lost a lot to graduation, but are good to go on a reload. Team 39, the Thunder of Mountain View, McKenzie in the 3A ranks. Late start, 14-10, Union at half. Give Darren Ulrich the big board here. Ulrich, an INT inside the 25 to the 17-yard line. That possession would then be cashed into points. A rough handoff, but Isaiah Jones knows just what to do to clean it all up in the end. Lickety Brindle up the middle for number 2. 15-yard touchdown. Entertainment in week 1. Union 20, Mountain View 10. Friday afternoon lights from McKenzie. Another 4A, 3A Greater St. Helens League tilt with the Heritage Timberwolves and Evergreen Plainsmen. T-Wolves far from hibernation. After a scoreless first, we go second quarter. Isaac Roa slashes in the backfield. They gain a 35. The kid sucks though. Anthony Key get himself on TV, going the long way for the short payoff. 23-yard opening score for Heritage. The first 2 scores in the period for Key. Then Nicky Scott, beam me up for 6. A deep ball here. Jared Padley pads the lead. 40-yard howler for the T-Wolves. It got tight late, but Heritage hangs on 35-28.